the best that I can. She said she don't believe in strangers, only sinners with a savior. So ride me, mama, like a wagon wheel. I dig the way that you move in sunshine, on fire in summertime.
This episode of Connect with Kelly is super special to me because it's with one of my favorite people, Darius Rucker. I know, I've loved him forever. I'm sure that you have too. He is celebrating another number one hit. This is his 10th number one for Beers and Sunshine. But you know, it's been a minute since Darius has had a number one hit. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about the fact that he now lives in Nashville. It has been a long time coming. So that plus some of his favorite places to hit up in Nashville. Don't be surprised if you see Darius down on Broadway. That's what I'm saying. Get ready. Let's get connected with Darius Rucker. Friend, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, Kelly?
You know what? I'm better now that I get to see you. Congratulations on your number one. That's huge.
It is. I was talking the other day to a couple of buddies, and it's amazing to say that number, 10 number ones, and it never gets old. It's always awesome, and it feels great. I'm not going to lie to you.
Well, you just answered all my questions because that's all I wanted to know. 10 number ones, and it's been a minute. So you have this space in between. And I mean, it's probably not like the first thing that you wake up and think about every morning, but at the same time, there had to be a little bit of a like in the back of your head going, we're gonna do this again, or what's happening?
Yeah, really, because I took it's been almost 2 years since I was on the radio because I did the Hootie thing for so long. Did that tour and everything, and I didn't know. Like you said, are we gonna do this again? And this when we wrote the song, I thought we had something special, but it's really wild to sit back and think that. It's still, people still want to hear my voice on the radio. That's pretty awesome.
Man, last time I talked, I was listening to some of our old interviews, and one of them I was really giving you a hard time about not moving to Nashville yet, but now here you are.
And it's because you gave me such a hard time. I said, if I have to do it.
You were like, fine, I'll do this. What has it been like in your new adopted hometown? I know you still love South Carolina and still have places out there.
Oh, yeah, I love it here. It's been great. I love where I live. I love my neighbors. It's been a really great experience for us. And I should have done it a long time ago. Honestly, that's what I said after a few months. I was like, I should have done this a long time ago. Yeah.
I've been telling you. That's what I've been saying. Okay, have you checked out the food scene? Because I know you have some. Okay, tell me your favorites. Give them to me. What are you loving?
I like steak a lot. And that Bob's down in the Omni is just absolutely great. You have, I think it's called Valentino's, the Italian place over behind the Hutton. I go there all the time. I just love that place.
And you know what's so special? That's an institution. Valentino's is like the place that friends got engaged and somebody went for their reception dinner. And that's an institution. So that's really cool.
The food's great. I still like to sneak down to Broadway in the afternoon. I still love to do that.
Where can we find you on Broadway?
Oh, now with the mask, it's awful. It's awesome. Before, I would just sneak I'd just go to each bar and have a beer and listen to the people play. But now with mask, man, I can go down there and hang out for a minute. So I love it.
So when you're down there and you're hearing these guys that are up on stage, man, there has to be a special place in your heart watching them performing in the middle of the day to a half capacity probably or less. What is it like? And do you ever walk up and request anything?
I do. I walk up and request, I'll leave a big tip and I'll request something with my mask on. But going down there, you hear people that you really say, why are you singing in this bar? Why do you not have a record deal? I all the time, and I love it. And I go down there and I went down there, I guess it was before the pandemic. So I walked in one day, and I don't know if this kid knew who I liked or whatever, but I sat there and he played three of my favorites. He played like a Rodney Foster song. And I was like, how are you playing this? And it was just one of those great moments. I was like, this is awesome. Yeah. It was awesome.
I mean, I remember the first time I walked in a bar where there was karaoke, and I realized it was more of an audition than karaoke, and I swore I would never sing karaoke in Nashville.
I'm
It's
with
like
you.
it's like, these people don't mess around. Okay, so new music. Little Birdie tells me there might be some on the way. I wanna know all about it.
Oh, I'm very excited. This record, like this record has. I had a lot of stuff to write about on this record. You know, life's been crazy for everybody. It's been crazy for me, and so I had a lot of stuff I wanted to write about, and I just can't wait for people to hear it. Like I'm still in that place where I still listen to it a lot because when you're making a record, you listen to it so much, and I just can't wait for people to hear it. I love these songs. I just think we've written some amazing songs. So, like my next single's ready to come out.
Oh, well, tell me more about it.
It's called. I wrote it with the same guys I wrote Beers and Sunshine with, and it all started when JT was I was listening to me do a radio interview or something, and they asked me if I was doing anything, and asked me if I was doing anything, you know, learning something new during the pandemic, and I said, yeah, I'm trying to learn the piano, and they said, well, are you any good? And I just said, I can't play piano like Ray Charles, and that stuck with him, and so we wrote a song around that line, and it's just I can't wait for people to hear it. It's awesome.
I am so excited. You know, looking at this music, it gives you a fresh perspective, having this much time being home and new home, and, now you're in Nashville. What's different about this new music that we're gonna get from you from other stuff that we've seen and even stuff way back when you were Hootie and the Blowfish?
I think so. It's just as a songwriter and as an artist, I think I'm still growing so much, and I'm still growing. This is like when I listen to this record, I mean, and this real's not the word because you know all the songs you write, you always love them and you believe them. But this record, I think I got a little more personal than I usually do in
Mm.
records. And it's when I listen to it, there's still some songs on this record that'll come in the car, and if I'm in the right spot, I'll just start crying. But that's what you want to do. That's my therapy on how I handle life. So I write songs about it. So I just hope people like that because I think it's great.
Well, and, here's the thing, you've been through a lot of life, man. There's a lot there.
I'm an old man. You're absolutely right. You're
Okay,
absolutely
that
right.
is not how I meant that. That is not how I meant that.
I'm looking at myself. I'm looking at myself as picture. I'm going straight Kenny Rogers, man. I'm going straight Kenny Rogers.
There's nothing wrong with that. I love that. I love the salt and pepper. It's all good. So, looking forward to what's happening in this year. I know it's hard to predict tours and all of that stuff, but you have some stuff on the books?
Yeah, we do, but it's not. It's stuff that you're still waiting to be canceled. It's just it's not because it's so hard to say we're going to go out this summer. It's hard to say you're going to play a show in March or April because you're probably not. So realistically, I'm hoping the summer, but if we start playing again in the fall, I'll be really happy with that.
I've asked this of a lot of people, but I want to hear your take on it. What's it like the first time that you step back out on stage and you get to be in front of a real crowd?
When I step back out there, because I'm sure I'm going to do something, in Charleston at some clubs or something before I start just playing the big places again. And when I get up on that stage again and everybody's next to each other, even if everybody's got a mask on, or half the people have a mask on, when everybody's standing next to each other and singing along and yelling and screaming, like it's going to be like 27,000 Christmases in one.
I like that. That's so perfect. That is so perfect. When you are in this writing session and you're doing everything on Zoom, I've talked to a few friends that said, "Hey, I just can't do this on Zoom. It's not the same." How is it working? Like, I know you wrote Beers and Sunshine with Ross and everybody on Zoom. Obviously, it's working for you.
Yeah, it's working because guys, I always say, Zoom has turned songwriting into even more of a business. Because like you would show up in a room and you sit down and it's your buddies and you talking for a while, you're sitting around messing around, everybody. But when you Zoom, everybody gets on ready to go. You have a quick conversation, you get an idea or you start a song and then you write the song. And and then when you're done writing, it's all right, fellas. And that, so it's kind of turned it into more of a business. But right now I'll do it, but as soon as we can get back to being in person and hanging out, I'm going to start doing that.
Right. I gotta ask this because it seems like it to me. I've known you for a while. Are you happier now than you've ever been?
I think I might be. Yeah, life is tough, but you got to just. All I want to be in life is happy, and that's what I've decided I'm going to be. I'm just going to be happy.
Man, I love that. That is gonna be my motto for the rest of the year. Just be happy.
Just be happy.
Oh, man, thank you so much. You're amazing. We love you so much. Mwah. Can't wait to hear that new music.
Hey, you know I got you. We're fam.
Darius Rucker. New stuff on the way. He told you right there. Get ready for it. Plus, he's playing piano, so you never know. He might pop up on that bar on Broadway and play you something. Look out for him when you're down there. Listen, I want to know your favorite Darius song. Put it down below in the comments. While you're down there, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. Hit that button, the bell over there. That way you will know when we've got new episodes. And we do have them for you each and every week. Until then, make sure that you are staying connected with all of the people and things you love the most. Bye.